Hello, Dr. Elmer. Dr. Roger Elmer, Advanced Neurospinal Solutions, and this is number 4 of 4 on sleeping recommendations. And so we want to go through dark room, daylight, and lie in bed. In terms of a dark room, very important, valuable information. You want to keep your bedroom dark so that the light doesn't have an impact on the suprachiasmatic nucleus, so it doesn't cause you to stimulate that system. You want it nice and dark. So it's got to be free from gadgets and gizmos and that, and the clock. Turn the clock outward. If you keep going and looking at the clock over and over again and saying, well, I can't sleep, it's going to make you more anxious and that. So you want to make sure that the room is cool, that your bed is cool, and I recommend you get your phone out of the room. Put it in the bathroom if you have to. Turn it all the way down. If you're a doctor, obviously you may have to answer the call, and that's fine. But if you want to sleep well, you're going to have to avoid having those kinds of things disrupt you. Don't have a warm temperature in the bedroom, and avoid all kinds of noises and that. So in terms of daylight, you want to make sure daylight you have two clocks in your system. One is helped by the amount of sunlight that you're getting. And now we live in unnatural environments with lights. Those lighting systems have no UVA, UVB, or UVC, which are all important to us, even though we've been told in the past they're harmful. They are important. Well, also it has no red and almost no blue. And so knowing that it's completely unnatural, you're being mal-illuminated. So you're malnourished by the light. And so getting outside at least 30 minutes a day, I like multiple times throughout the day, because then you're seeing and feeling the difference of the angle of the rays, and you're feeling the difference of the intensity of the rays. And that way, one of your clocks that is governed by where the light is and how the light is getting the appropriate stimulation to cause the kind of stimulation to your system to give you the chemistry that you need during those times of the day. And then later in the day, it's telling you, okay, we need to start getting ready for bed. So very, very important that you get the right kind of daylight and sunlight. In some places, like my son lives in Alaska, there are periods of time where they've got to get full spectrum light, and they got to get it because they have 1 or 2 hours of light at night. And then there are other times when they're just getting too much, and so making sure that that's dark is vital. So also lying in bed. Don't lie in bed for a long period of time. If as you're trying to go to sleep, if you find that you're in bed 15, 20 minutes trying to get to sleep, get up. Get up and do some of those relaxing patterns, relaxing things, reading books, listening to soothing music, get some carbohydrates in that, so it can cause you to go to desire to get some sleep. And we'll talk a little more about melatonin. Melatonin can be used. There's a couple of problems with it. One is melatonin is not the hormone that makes sleep. It doesn't engage. It engages the physiology without participating in it. It's kind of like a referee, and so it can be helpful, but particularly long-term use of melatonin will cause your brain to not want to make it, because they're saying, "Oh shit, they're going to give it to us anyway." So we'll quit making it, and you want to make sure that you're making it. You want to make sure that you're making it quality, not only in how it's made, but the amount that it's made, so that you can get the kind of sleep that you need, the pattern that you need, in order to fully recover. And that is all the recommendations. And that we're going to talk a little bit more about the physiology, so it's a little bit more clear in that. And remember, next month we're going to be diving into anxiety from an anxious point of view. Talk a little bit about stress too at the same time, so we understand how stress can be helpful to us, how we can deal with stress in a way that causes it to not only be productive, but to make us better. This is Dr. Elmer, Advanced Neurospinal Solutions. If you have any questions, please ask. We love to answer the questions. You guys always come up with some really cool, physiologically well thought out questions, and that, let us know. We'll answer them either on the internet, or we'll make another video for you. And so remember, we're here when you're ready to take your life back. Thank you. Bye.